quickly go over the arm triangle again. All right, so remember the control mount. You usually want to keep your hips low. Keep your arm flat on the floor so he can't get a hold of it because his escape is going to require him to trap an arm and roll. Right? So if the person's pushing up on your chest, right, they're exposing the whole under part of their body under their arm, so it's easy to kind of walk your feet up and isolate their arms and get into the arm bar positions. But so people don't usually do that unless they just started. All right, so when somebody's protecting like this, first thing you're gonna do is gonna wrap around the neck and try to get your shoulder in really tight to the neck. Put some good pressure on their face with your shoulder. Your other hand is gonna come under the elbow. Okay, so all you need to do is get your wrist under the elbow here. Right. Once your hand's under the elbow, you're going to press your hand to the floor and then use your legs and your hips to start pressing your body forward to bring his elbow away from his body. Right? So make sure your hand stays on the floor. So every time I move his elbow like an inch away from his body, I put my hand on the floor and I walk my hands. That'll sort of wiggle his arm out further. Right? If I need to, I can straighten my arm out, lower myself, press some more, walk. You want to walk your arm up in an arc as far as you can. And then you're going to walk it across. Right? Once you get this, you're going to get to a point where your arm can't go any further. Right? So I can't really go any further this way. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hug my elbow. I'm going to use my chin to press his elbow into position. So right now I'm really smothering his face. To get the arm triangle, you don't want his arm across his face. You want his arm down across his neck. So you can use your chin or your hand to press the arm into position. All right? So you're never going to release. You're always going to, if I move my head, I put my hand in place. If I move my head, if I move my hand, I put my head in place. Okay, so you always need something reinforcing this arm across the neck. Now once you're in this position, you have the arm trapped across the neck, using your weight to hold it, I'm going to bring his shoulder up and push it in. All right, so I want his shoulder off the mat a little bit. I'm going to walk, same idea, with my fingers to get my arm in a little bit tighter to his neck. I bring my hand under the shoulder. All right, so not out here like this, right under his shoulder. That'll keep his shoulder off the mat. Right? And I put my head to the mat. I'm going to hop off to the side, sink my weight completely flat to the floor, and twist my hips towards him. And then from here, I drive in and squeeze. And again, like I said the other day, don't be too concerned if you're just squeezing people's faces right now. It takes a while to develop the sensitivity to get this choke right. All right, so arm around the neck, fingers in the armpit, and good pressure on his face with your shoulder. This wrist comes under the elbow, and press with your body to bring the elbow up. Start to walk your fingers. All right, adjust, use your body a little bit, walk your fingers, your body. Your fingers go as far as they can up, and then as far as they can over. All right, sometimes the person will put their arm in place for you, make it easy. But usually the person knows what's going on. Their arm will get stuck right here. Hug. Use your chin to wiggle your head into position, and then start to pull everything back across his neck. All right. Once I have his arm trapped, I lift the shoulder up, walk my fingers in tight again, curl my arm in tight, right under the shoulder, lock my grip, head down, and then from here I'm going to hop off to the side. Hook your foot in the hip so you can push the hip away. Remember, drop your hips to the floor and twist your hips towards them. You guys got it? 1, 2, 3.